Thank you. He's just jealous because I got hair. And not just on my head, like all over my body. He looks like a naked mole rat when you see him naked. Now, don't ask me how I saw him naked, but I was peeping through his window. He thought he was safe on that 3rd floor. No, man, I got a ladder. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Good to see everybody here, see everyone's drinking. And we have a couple of people wishing for death drinking this Corona. Do you not know about the coronavirus, sir? They ran out of Dos Equis. You tell me these ladies right here got the last of the Dos Equis. And they're proud of it too. Yeah, I hope he dies. So, yeah, no, I saw this guy. I was like, oh, he's drinking a Corona. Apparently he doesn't watch the news. And then he started like promiscuously licking the bottle before he drinks it. Yeah, just like that. And the weird thing was like, there's no salt on there, so I was just like, this guy's, hey, you know, it's 2020. It's 2020, man. Be you. Be you. I've decided I'm gonna start doing a lot more dumber stuff, and just so I have a story. But when people ask me like, hey Lee, why did you think you could surf on the top of your car going down Highway 6? I'm like, hey man, 2020, new year, new me. You know? So I see a lot of guys in the rooms got beards. You got bearded brother right there. You're a goatee. You're not a real beard guy. You got to connect it, man. Once that, we'll talk. You can join the club. We've got jackets. We got General Mills Luke Bryant back there, who was singing earlier. He's got a nice beard. And we got Chris back there in the back with that Viking beard. I just want to brush it. And a lot of people are like, hey Lee, what's with the beard, man? Like, I was just like, well, I have to hide the chins. And they're like, oh, because you're fat? And I said, no, I actually have a family of Asians that live in my beard because, you know, ICE is out and about, guys. Yeah, watch out. If you're not white, you're not safe. Talking to you, Muhammad. Mister, I have the most generic terrorist name in the world. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's weird. I'm actually born and raised Bryan College Station. Any townies here? You need to leave. There is so much to explore in this world. You know? So, no, it was really fun. Growing up, I played a lot of sports. I did a lot of cool things. And big thing I was in to musical theater, believe it or not. And I actually had colleges that wanted me to come out to their school and like get a scholarship to be an actor, and it was amazing. And I remember this one time I had this artistic director. Now I can't say the name of this university for obvious reasons, but it was a university up in North Texas is where this artistic director came from. And we're sitting in the living room, and he's, you know, giving me the whole spiel of why I should go to this university and whatnot. He's like, Lee, the reason I want you to come to our university is not because you're a gifted actor or you're a fantastic singer. And son, you've got some of the best dance moves I've ever seen for a guy your size. It's like, Lee, the reason we want you to come to our university is because you're not gay. I was like, right, I'm not gay. Please continue. And so he was like, yeah, Lee, I don't think you understand. When we get a lot of these queers in our university program, we have to take them to straight class. I'm like, yeah, you have to take them straight to class. And you're like, no, Lee, we have to teach them how to be a man. I was like, oh, like that song in Mulan. He's like, no. It's like, Lee, they act so effeminate, we have to teach them how, you know, to be a man. Because he's like, Lee, think about it. You can't have a faggoty guest on. I was like, no, that would actually make a lot of sense with the, you know, the relationship between him and LeFou, you know. But then I thought about it, I was like, dude, yeah, you know what, you can't have a gay guest on. Can you think about it just like, you know, when I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. But now that I'm grown, I eat 5,000 eggs. I was like, actually, that would make so much sense. Like he's like, I have to marry Belle. Like I have to marry Belle. I was like, bro, calm down. Like, people know you're gay. Have you seen the way he decorated his hall? It was covered in dead animals. Like, if you have that many dead animals, you're sucking a little dick. You know. Me, I just have a bunch of dead fishes. My apartment smells terrible. Yeah. No, I just go to HEB and I just buy those fishes there and I just nail them on the wall. But yeah. Does anyone have a job they hate? Oh yeah, no, everyone loves their job. Okay, oh, it must be nice. Probably one of the worst jobs I ever had is I used to work for the College Station School District. And after I get done, oh, do we have anyone that works there? The whole front row.
It's mostly teachers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah, no, I was a school bus driver and a substitute teacher. I'm sorry, why was that funny? I said school bus driver. She just yeah. No, so I used to drive school buses, and you know they try to train you to get ready to deal with these little demons. Because let's be honest, kids riding school buses, they're not like the best students. Some of them have, you know, records. And when I'm talking about the vinyl ones, like, they like to stab. And so they'd always tell us, like, hey, these kids are gonna do everything to get a rise out of you. They're gonna call you names, you know, they're gonna leave your bus a mess, you know, just try to be the bigger person. And luckily for me at the time, I was over 450 pounds, so I was the biggest person. And I just remember just driving, and there was this one guy, Timothy, but he said Timothy. He was not white. I don't want to be that guy. He was a lot darker, spent a lot of time in the sun. And we'd be driving down the route and I'd hear this. Hey, yo, bus driver! Hey, you fat! And I just keep driving. I was like, no, just water off the duck's back. Just ignore him. It's gonna be fine. You know, hey, he can't hear me because he's so fat! And I was just like, oh, I need to get this guy who, you know, the show on Wednesday nights for the open mic. You know, he's killing it. The crowd loves it. But the worst part is because, so I would get done driving the bus route, but I would also be dressed really nice because then I'd go into the school and I would wait for my substitute teacher position to start. And the worst thing is as soon as I was like, hey, I'm done with all those, you know, rapscallions. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna teach, you know, American history. I love American history. It's gonna be fun. And I go into the classroom, and who's the first kid to walk through my door? Timothy. And he walks in, he's like, oh man, we got the bus driver. Oh, he's gonna hate his life. But yeah, you know, they say sometimes you gotta believe in some things, and sometimes you have to die on that hill. And this is the hill I'm gonna die on. Fuck teachers. And not like in a sexual way. Like, look, winter break came and went, and all these teachers, I can't believe I have to go back to my job. You guys aren't full-time employees. Y'all only work like 3/4 of the year.
I'm doing this, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Okay, I'm talking. Please don't interrupt me. If this happens again, I'm going to send you to the principal's office. All right? Thank you. But yeah, no, all you hear is them complain like, oh my gosh. That's a warning too, ma'am. I'm watching both. I'm going to separate you two. They all constantly complain like, oh, I have to go back to school. Oh my God, I have to pay for my own materials. Oh my God, Timothy stabbed me last year. And he failed, so I've got to teach him again. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Lee Cross. Thank y'all so much for coming.